Hi guys, I'm back again. I just thought I'd explain to you the reasons why the dealers give the addicts credit. Because I'm sure some of you are probably thinking, God, this doesn't sound like a good business decision. You know, the dealers must know their lives in tatters. They can't even keep a mobile phone. So how the hell are they going to pay these debts off? Well, I'll tell you now. In the drugs world, let's say, for example, I'm your local crack dealer. It makes more sense for me to get the addicts in debt than to keep the drugs in my possession. Because if I keep a lot of drugs in my possession and the police bust in, I've absolutely had it. Whereas if I give, let's say I've got a street and on this street I've got 10 customers. It makes more sense to me as a dealer to give these 10 customers I've got 700 of pounds worth of crack on credit, so that number one, I don't get caught with it, and then number two, in a business sense, it's like money in the bank. And another reason why they do it is because when you give the addicts credit, it's like you've got power over their lives. Their lives aren't their own anymore. Their lives belong to the dealers. And that's exactly what happens. So, and again, in a business sense, let's say I've got 10 addicts and I've given them £700 worth of crack on credit. That's 7 grand. Imagine if I can do that every week. You know? That's what? 7, 14, 21, 28. That's 28 grand a month. That's good money. Tax free. A lot of you have got to understand that these dealers, they think a lot about all this kind of stuff in a business sense. They don't care about the people they sell it to. They don't care about the damage they do to their lives. It's all figures. It's all numbers. That's all it is. It's all numbers, and there's no morals there, and there's no empathy. It's all numbers. So it's like a lot of the time when I watch Mr. Daddy Tommy Reed's videos on the girls in Detroit, and I hear one or two of them say, oh, I owe this person, I owe that person, I totally believe it and I totally understand it, because I know how these people work. And I'll tell you something as well. A lot of these girls who partake in outside sex work, if they get in debt with the dealers, that's when things can turn really, really bad. Because then the dealer could turn around to them and say, listen, because you've not paid the debt, I'm now expecting you to pay this debt in a sexual service. And that's when things get really, really nasty.